Mari Clintworth at FIBO 2019 here with Anita Herbert. Anita, how are you?
Hi everyone, I'm good, very good.
3 days after FIBO, your voice is still there a little. And hey, let me ask you, everything we see of you, all the videos, all the postings, everything looks perfect, right? On point. Why?
I mean, I don't really think it looks perfect because it's all me. I'm doing all the videos. My husband, actually my husband bought a really good camera on my first competition, and since we had that, we started to film my real trainings, and then he downloaded an app and he studied how to cut the videos. He makes the music on them and everything. So I'm a team. We are doing it as a team with my husband.
Cool. So
I think the most important thing that I really want to make sure that I teach with every single post. I don't just post a photo or post a video. There is always a reason for that. There is always, I want to teach and I want to show people. I'm brain dead.
Yeah, we are kind of exhausted at the day number 4, always at FIBO.
No, it's for 3 for me. It's only day 3 for me because I wasn't here on the first one. That was only for the exhibitor.
You have to drink water all day long. It's crazy. Yeah, do we have any advice for girls? Or let me ask you, how do you train? Because on Instagram it looks like you train all day long. No. Give me a typical Anita day. Meal prep, training?
I don't have to deal with meal prep because I have a company that brings it for me. But I usually wake up in the morning and then I like to have my coffee. I like to train fasted. When I was competing, I didn't do that, but since I'm not competing, my focus is not gaining muscle anymore. I just try to keep lean. So I do intermittent fasting in the morning. I train empty stomach, and then I have my first meal, usually a shake, and then I have another. I eat between 4 or 5 meals a day, and then my trainings are short, between 30 to 60 minutes, depending on what I train. If it's upper body, it's only 30 minutes. If it's lower body, it's 60, or maybe a little bit more, and that's it.
Sounds very simple. Do you have any advice for girls? Because I believe that a lot of women out there would love to have a physique, a body, and a lean body like you. What's the secret?
There is no secret. The only secret is consistency. That's what it's all about. In the beginning, when I started and I was competing, I did it all wrong. Like I finished with the show, and all I wanted is to eat. And I didn't realize that once I'm done with the show, my body is the most sensitive. Like I really have to be careful what I'm eating, what I'm doing, what I'm drinking, and I have to. Very important to how to bring it back. Very important to reverse diet and everything. So
you're gonna tell all your clients, you do a lot of online coaching, and you tell them exactly how to eat and how to prepare.
Yeah, especially if someone is. I have a lot of girls that they don't know anything about portion sizes. That's always the main problem. There is no bad diet. All diets are working. What's important is that what is the one that you can keep up with. Like for example, keto diet is great. Not for me. I need my carbs, and I cannot live without my carbs. So I could try it. I could still stay in shape and be lean on keto diet, but I would not be happy because it's my own meal. So it really depends on what. That's why all my plans are custom. I don't do anything like cookie cutter. There is always a questioner. I always ask what foods you like, what you don't like, because if you don't like fish or you don't like certain food, then you're not gonna stick to it. But the best is if you are a beginner, I like to give you a very detailed meal plan, and my coaching is 8 and 12 weeks. So you're probably not gonna get in a top model shape. Like it depends on what body fat you are starting with, but the point is of that 8 weeks that you learn to develop healthy habits, you learn your portion sizes, and that's what's important, because after that you are gonna be able to keep it up. Because I think the biggest problem is with a lot of people that they don't have education on what nutrition, like for example, you don't You don't pull your own teeth out, right? If it hurts, you go to the dentist. Like, if you don't know anything about nutrition or training, then you get help and you then study, and I always recommend that.
I totally agree. I want to teach my clients all the time to get more information, yeah? To get to absorb all the information, because I want to teach my clients to be their own coach. Yeah.
And then the other problem is they like to jump around. Okay, she said eat this, she said eat that. No, you gotta pick one and then just do it. You can't be jumping around between stuff.
Listen to one.
Yes,
only
exactly.
one person at the same time.
You have to try something for at least 8 weeks. That's what I always say, 8 weeks. And if it's not working or you don't like it, then you try something else.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Cool. So you just told me about your competition. You're not gonna compete anymore. Because you want to reach more clients, right?
Yeah.
We know. We both competed, and
I'm not saying.
You might, yeah. Me too. I might, but everything needs some time, right?
Yeah.
And once you compete, you're gonna slow down our other things, and you can't help too much people, right?
Yeah, exactly. That takes, because for me, when I compete, for me it's all in or nothing. Like, I don't like to just mess around. If I compete, I have a certain time to train. Like, for example, I had my training from 8 to 10 when I was competing, and like, for example, I had to go see a doctor, right? And I scheduled a doctor, and they said, okay, come at 9:30. No, I can't. Like, and then my husband was like, well, what are you doing? I'm training. And then, you can go in the afternoon, you're not doing anything. No, I cannot. That is all. It's like going to work, and there was no messing around, and that is the only way to do this. I didn't miss one meal, I didn't miss one training, nothing. It's vision. And the thing is that if I start that, and I'm not gonna be able to focus on my girls, I'm not gonna be able to focus on my Instagram. Since I stopped competing, it's been 2 years. My last show was in 2017, the Olympia. And since that, my social media has been growing. I'm gaining. Now I know that I'm teaching the girls. I'm like, it's been so much better because I'm putting all my energy in there, and it makes me feel so much happier, and so much how do I say it? So much of a whole inside.
You get something back.
Yeah.
At this moment, you're gonna get something back because
that's my motivation now. Before, competing made me a little bit selfish because all I cared about, oh my God, I put on a little bit, oh my God, I'm bloated, oh my God, this and that. But now, since I have my girls, every morning when I wake up, I open my messages, I open my Facebook private group, and all these girls, it just makes me.
Your response.
Always. That's very important because having a big social media platform is not about just giving stuff. I have to listen.
You have to be responsible.
And I have to listen. I have to listen what they want to see, what they want to hear, and that's the only way. If I read all my comments, read all my messages, obviously I can't answer everyone, but I always do my best to respond and to at least read, so I always know. Yeah.
What else can I say? Anita, you're very kind. You're very sweet. You do a great job, and I wish you all the best. And you got a very kind husband behind you, so thank you so much for this interview.
Thank you so much.
I hope you have a safe trip back home, and maybe we see each other.
No, I'm going to Hungary first.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to see my parents, my mom, and my dad. They live in Hungary, so I'm gonna go visit them for a week.
Cool. We're gonna go to America afterwards, and maybe we see you in Miami. Yeah, a lot of times. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Time to come again.
Yeah, I will. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Peace.